Well, happy Monday, everyone. Happy New Year, too. And with the new year, every decade we change our normals or averages that we use for temperatures and precip. And not really surprisingly, all but 2 months are warmer than the previous set we used that was 1981 to 2010. So the new one, 91 to 2020. Only February and April are cooler than the previous. And that kind of lines up with some of the trends we've seen in overall warmer. And September and December, our biggest change for the warmer. December, 2 degrees warmer with this new set than what it used to be for the previous 30 years. So we do have a couple of quick moving fronts through the atmosphere this week. Not a lot going on otherwise, just some of these minor disturbances. But that also means quick pushes of warm air and quick pushes of minor cool air. So no huge temperature swings this week, but it will be overall relatively mild as we're in a mostly zonal flow, which is west to east, bringing in Pacific systems that don't have a ton of moisture and also don't bring in that Arctic air. So that's some good news. So waves of some milder temperatures occasionally at or above normal right into the weekend. So off to a mild start here. But winds are going to pick up as this weak cool front comes through today. Out of the northwest, temperatures will still be mild though in the 30s. Tonight is when we'll notice it being a little chillier in the teens versus the 20s. Skies clear out too, but already by tomorrow afternoon, winds are pumping out of the southeast again. So that'll be pushing in milder temperatures. Again, very briefly, we're talking 12 to 18-hour windows with these temperature changes. Clearing skies as well as that dry northwest wind kicks in. So sunshine, I think by the mid to late afternoon, that's also going to help visibility. It's pretty hazy and foggy this morning. That as well will fizzle out and move east with increasing visibility heading into the afternoon. But really all week long, because we'll have at least some melting every day, expect some patchy fog to develop in the overnight hours and into the early morning, especially it looks like north and east of the Twin Cities. But even in the metro, you're going to see some patchy fog in some low-lying areas. Just what happens when we melt that snow. We add more moisture to the air, and then we cool things off at night, and we still have snowpack, so that condenses that moisture out in the form of fog. So don't be shocked to see fog pretty much each morning this week in some areas, but also some of those pretty frosty trees we've been seeing lately too. Next system comes through Wednesday. This one is increasingly looking like it's going to stay just to our west and southwest, kind of dipping to the south of us, moving through the Dakotas into far western Minnesota. And then another minor system tries to make its way east through the weekend, but again, pretty moisture starved. And then another system, a bigger system, stays to our south, it looks like, late in the weekend. So models pretty much align here with that snowfall on Wednesday, several inches in eastern South Dakota, depending upon whether you're looking at the American or European, some differences in intensity, but both models do keep the snow off to our west with maybe an inch or so in western Minnesota. Mild though today, temperatures in the upper 30s. Again, some sunshine breaking out in the afternoon. Tonight is when we'll notice some cooler temperatures into the teens. Again, some patchy fog, and with temperatures that cold, could be a little freezing fog in spots. And then tomorrow, a touch cooler. Still in the low 30s though the next couple of days, and then gradually cooling off a bit more heading into the end of the week. Looks like Friday into the weekend, we'll see temperatures drop off into the upper 20s, but that's still above normal. Normal high is about 22, 23 degrees. We are staying above that, just not quite above freezing like what we'll be seeing the next few days. And fairly quiet. It looks like after today, just occasionally clouds, occasionally some sun, but it looks like most moisture is staying off to our west and south for the time being.